We'll see him in a little bit as Tennessee won the toss, elects to defer, and it'll be Tampa football first. And they'll start with the touchback out to the 25-yard line, and here comes. And on first down, Peyton Barber works his way out near the 28-yard line.
One guy who's been moving the chains a lot has been Godwin, number 12. They love him here in this situation.
Tennessee brings a little bit of pressure with 5 rushers, and the toss out to the tight end, Cameron Brate. On first down, Barber again, and Barber tripped up at the 41-yard line. Just came back last week for the first time, 21 snaps a week ago. We expect he'll be out there a little more today. Empty it out on 2nd and 5 of the 41. Winston, there's Godwin, and Godwin's got the first down into Titans territory at the 47-yard line.
Just a tough guy as a receiver.
Winston off play action on first down, wants to go deep, and he's looking for Mike Evans. Evans is held up at the goal line.
And didn't have to be, Kevin. Blitz from this side right here.
Pass interference, defense. Number 36. Ball will be advanced to the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Days between games at home. It'll be the longest streak in team history. And Barber met and driven down.
Right there.
Ali Marpet not as impressed with it as you were because he was on the other end of that. Winston on 2nd and goal. Has time into the end zone through all kinds of traffic, and it slips through the fingers of Mike Evans. Hudson the motion man on 3rd and goal. Winston and a little cross up. Godwin came towards the front of the goal. And that one sneaks in, and it's 3-0. It's a point of going to every single room at least one time a week for their meetings.
He knows his team and he wants it. It's being a part of being a great teammate. Coverage, which is what we're getting here.
And on first down, Derrick Henry, the carry, trying to run into the teeth of the NFL's #1 rush defense.
The defenders, that's the difference in the play.
Top rush defense in the league, dead last against the pass. Pressure coming to the outside. What a snap jump, and Tannehill goes down. Flag on the field. 3rd and 15. Tannehill under heat again. Going to have to throw on the run, looking deep for Corey Davis. The pass is incomplete. And sacks with 9. He hasn't had a sack the last 2 games. We're going to see how the influx of Jason Pierre-Paul impacts that today. Flag down as the punt's fielded at the 28 by TJ Logan. And Logan out near the 38-yard line.
During the kick, holding against the receiving team, number 35. That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Tampa Bay, timeout.
That's Jamel Dean.
Know and do your job and know why it's happening to you. He's one of them.
On first down, the carry for Ronald Jones, and Jones nudging the ball out of. Flags down, and a little movement up front.
False start, offense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
That's the veteran Earl Watford in for Alex Kappa, who's
He was just in. He might be right here. Can't tell.
and a bobbled snap. It hit Winston. He wasn't looking for it. Jameis Winston had to carry him off his hands, and the Titans have it at the 10. Henry motioning out of the backfield, emptying it out on first down.
Jumped the
Barrett, that time, got an early start.
Yeah, it wasn't even close, Kev. He was right now. He's got to tell. He's been studying tape. He's anticipating snap count. but he
5-yard
saw
penalty.
something on film that's giving it away. That's the second time I've seen him do that. Goes to not shaking, but it's there.
Tannehill first down, slant into the end zone. Jonnu Smith with the touchdown.
They're looking for help right here. Now he knows he's in trouble, so he's asking for people, and you can see the trouble. It's 3-on-2. He's like, get over here. And so they just run a quick slant to the inside. The help came way too late. And by the way, this is a great throw. Watch it on the backside. He uses his body, has to come back all the way around.
First touchdown catch of the year for Jonnu Smith. And Cody Parkey tacks on the extra point to make it 7-3.
And then there's something funny in there that happened.
There's Logan looking for a return for Tampa. Gets across the 25-yard line, and back comes. First down from the 27 with Godwin in motion. Looking for a little running room. It's Jones, and Jones tripped up at the 31.
That stuff gets blown out of proportion.
On 2nd and 6, it's Jones again with a flag down. He's down near the 33-yard line.
Very rarely do you see
offside defense
in the National Football League
5-yard penalty,
a wide receiver coming through to block.
He does that and also leads the NFL in receiving yards per game, as he does. Peyton Barber on 2nd and short, looking to.
He's out of the way.
Now Godwin in motion.
They'll use him to block.
On 3rd down, trying to hop into traffic, and that's a first down. Out to the 40-yard line, right. First down at the 40. Pressure coming from Correa. Gets rid of it to Godwin. Nice move by Godwin. And a big gain on a play that looked like it was destined for a big loss.
That's for sure.
First and 10 at the 48. And again, sticking with the run, Ronald Jones. I was picking up that vibe.
Yeah.
Sending Perryman in motion. Once again, the give to Jones. Jones trying to break free, and it's Kevin Byard who grabbed him around the ankle. For a penalty, took it in from 5 yards out. 3rd and 7. Winston with time. And incomplete. Looking for his tight end, Cameron Brate. Year with the Bucs, Bradley Pinion spent 4 years with the Niners. This punt will sail inside the 5, and it's going to be downed near the 1-yard line.
There's a lot of stack guys, and there are old strong safeties playing linebacker. They all can run really well.
Running from the 1-yard line, and Derrick Henry with a hole breaking tackles. Henry across the 30 and down to the 35. Through tackles from Jordan Whitehead and Andrew Adams. And on one play, the Titans are out of the hole. Longest run this year for Tennessee. Quick screen out to Corey Davis, who picks up a couple. Henry out of the backfield, emptying it out. And Sue moved up front. A hard count from Ryan Tannehill.
Got the hard count because Sue's playing against his old teammate Roger Saffold on that left guard.
Neutral zone infraction defense. Number 93. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Yeah, he's right here. Smart player and was looking forward to playing against his old teammate.
On 2nd and 4. Nice catch made by Anthony Ferkser.
Let you know exactly why things are happening and what's happening to you.
From the 49, first down. Not much there for Derrick Henry. There's a Ndamukong Suh. Second down and 11. Tannehill over the middle, incomplete. Ferkser, the tight end, in motion on 3rd down.
Giving a lot of people at the front for the offensive line to decipher.
They just rushed 4. Tannehill with time over the middle, incomplete. He had Corey
Bunting to be able to close on that ball. That one's on Tannehill.
And the punt from Brett Kern. Hargraves will call for the fair catch. The Bucs will start at the 10-yard line. Burke. And this one's going to stop before it starts. Motion up front. And it'll back the Buccaneers up.
False start, offense. Number 82, half the distance to the goal, remaining first down.
Anthony Auclair, the tight end.
You take advantage of it.
On 1st and 15, Peyton Barber.
How about Minshew? What an awesome story, and he's playing really well. Continue to make those big throws. And
2nd and 13. Winston from his own end zone. A wobbler, and it's picked off by Malcolm Butler. Butler looking for blocking. Butler reversing his field to the 10 and down near the 5. Chris Godwin with the tackle.
Released the ball sooner than he wanted to.
Second Tennessee drive starting with goal to go. Tannehill on the roll. For the end zone, it's Humphries, and Humphries did not pull it in bounds. Dion Lewis empties out the backfield, 2nd down and goal. Tannehill floating in for Humphries. Well covered by Carlton Davis. Third and goal. Tannehill looking for Sharp, and Sharp makes the over-the-shoulder catch for the touchdown.
Excellent coverage, but a better throw. This is a great throw. You see how Sharp set him up at the line of scrimmage. You have to get him to your inside. So he comes off the ball. Carl's right there. I mean, that. Look, sometimes you do everything right and you're still.
For Tampa Bay. Both turnovers started with goal to go. Both times the Titans found the goal. It's their second touchdown drive of 15 seconds or less in this first quarter. And the touchback will send it out to the 25-yard line for Tampa Bay.
Aaron Leftwich, a former quarterback and really good young offensive coordinator.
Winston first down, batted down, tipped around, and almost intercepted by about 4 different Titans. 1 offensive lineman, 4 defensive linemen. Nobody could make the play. Winston on 2nd down, had some pressure on the backside and finds Mike Evans.
When he gets his opportunity, he comes full blown.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Not much there for Ronald Jones.
Hey, they've given him enough time.
2nd and 9. Now the pressure coming to Vaccaro on the blitz as they try to set up a screen, but Vaccaro got there quickly.
They're off kilter.
3rd and 9. Vaccaro bringing pressure again. It's picked up. Winston with all day. Winston into traffic, finds the open man. That's a first down. Dario Gumbawale was the back that picked up the Vaccaro blitz to give him a little extra time back there as Winston will throw again. And Winston looking deep this time for Miller, and it's batted away. Nice play by Logan Ryan.
I believe it was Simmons.
Holding, offense. Number 69, 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
DeMar Dotson called for the hold, Matt.
Defensive play. Nice job of tracking.
So now 1st and 20 after the penalty and a draw play. Jones looking for a little room, gets to the 43.
Dimensional.
4-man pressure from the Titans. Winston finds Evans. Evans, nice little move, and then he lunges with the ball forward, trying to get to the first down marker. 3 receivers top of the screen. They go on the ground to Ronald Jones, and Jones trying to push forward for the first down. It's going to be close, but he looks just short. They're 3 for 6 on 4th down this year. And Jameis Winston will try to sneak, and there's a little help as he gets pushed forward. for the first down.
Just, geez, 8 months ago. He's impressive.
10th play of the drive, and it's play action. Winston going to scramble and pulled down as he slides by Harold Landry. On 2nd and 5, that pressure there and the screen well. 3rd and 5 at the 34.
See if Cameron Wake can get a push off the bottom edge here.
Here he comes, Winston rolling away from him. And Winston going to try to run now. He's committed, and he's got the first down. Pretty nice move. He's getting a breather right now. Longest run of the day for Tampa, that 7-yard scramble by Winston. And on first down, it's Ronald Jones, twists to the 25. What a march. Can they cash in and put a touchdown on the board here? 2nd and 8. Winston, good protection over the middle, and a diving interception by Logan Ryan.
I'm glad it was incomplete because what happened after was really difficult. Would he have been down by contact? But the incomplete pass overrules everything.
Thank you, Mike. Always good to hear from Mike Pereira as Winston in trouble and is sacked in the stops that Bucs drive. Matt Gay on for his 2nd field goal attempt, this from 48. And the Buccaneers back on the board, but with just
knowledge. Bruce Arians brought him in just for that reason, because he does have so much background and understanding.
And Khalif Raymond will take a knee for the touchback. Time and effort who are providing housing for their community. Very cool. From the 25, here's Henry. And nothing doing. Vita Vea. On 2nd down, Henry again. Henry not going to find much there. Shaq.
Jason Pierre-Paul in right now, number 9, to keep your eyes on him. He likes his matchup here.
Standing up at the bottom of that defensive line on the bottom of your screen. Moving early, too.
He's a little rusty and excited, and the juices are flowing.
But
start offense. Number 86. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Coaxed bucket. 3rd and 14. Tannehill backing up, trying to find his intended receiver, A.J. Brown. Logan, the deep man. From the 26. Logan looking for the edge. He's got the edge. Logan up the sideline. And Logan with a tremendous return.
Control this game.
They've got another opportunity after a good punt return. Winston to the air on first down, looking for a big play for Evans inside the 10. He leaps up and makes the catch. Godwin in motion. Barber the carry. And Barber for a... Winston on 2nd down to the goal line. Batted away by Jayon Brown. 3rd and goal at the 4. Ogunbowale, and he ran into Rashad Perry with the motion man.
You have...
And 14-9. I was going to say, not often. Khalif Raymond just elevated from the practice squad yesterday, and Raymond with a little crease across the 40, and it's Pinion. First and 10 at the 45. Tannehill has Smith, and Jonnu Smith hangs on through the hit.
180! What is not? Throw it.
Davis now in motion on first down at the 29. Toss play to Henry. Henry dragging Carl Nassib with
different looks.
Here's Henry again, and Jason Pierre-Paul was waiting for him.
Absolutely phenomenal. He'd lose yards, and then he'd bust one. Henry has the same ability. He's not the same type of runner.
3rd down and 7. Tannehill, pocket collapsing, he's in trouble and he's sacked. Ball comes out, and it's recovered by Jameel Douglas. 51-yard field goal try for Cody Parkey. 7 of 9 in his career from 50. And puts this one right down the middle.
Be careful with everybody.
Parkey's kickoff will be a touchback. TJ Logan and the Bucs will head out to. I know you've got great self-control when it comes to Snickers.
Thank you very much.
From the 25 on first down, Winston on the move to Evans, and Evans will go out of bounds with a first down.
It's the little top side. He's lined up right here. He's one of the guys with pressure.
Winston steps up and delivers a strike again to Mike Evans.
Top.
Mike Evans headed for the tent on the Tampa sideline.
Keep your eyes on Godwin then.
48-yard line of the Titans. Pressure comes. Winston's in trouble, and Winston's sacked. Flag is down as Logan Ryan.
Holding offense. Number 76. That penalty is declined. Second down.
Well, we talked at the very beginning of the broadcast about how do you affect each of these quarterbacks. Titans are affecting Winston right now.
A lot of time. Ton of time.
Winston has to throw this one away. The coverage downfield was outstanding. Third down today. 3rd and 17. Winston under pressure again. Able to buy time and looking deep for Evans on the sideline. It's a jump ball and Evans makes the catch. 1st and goal at the 9. Winston. Nice adjustment, but he can't make the catch. Tanner.
See if they bring pressure.
Winston double clutches. Agumbawale can't pull it in. A little juggle at the 5.
13 or 12.
Winston with that pressure from Cam Wake. Throws for the end zone, and it's Evans with the touchdown. The 2-point try. Winston all alone in the back of the end zone. It's Brashard Perryman, but he can't pull it in with his feet inbounds.
Exactly.
Tampa was finally able to put into the end zone for the touchdown.
Still thinks he could play in the NBA though.
Titans, despite just 71 yards. And now Tennessee will get the football to start the second half. And Khalif Raymond will watch that one bounce through the end zone.
In the second half like they did early in the game.
In other words, Matt, affect the quarterback.
Exactly. And they keep him in the pocket is what they're talking about.
Movement up front to start our 3rd quarter.
A little jumpy there. They've been jumpy inside today.
Offense. Number 81. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Jonnu Smith. Higher education, but I know that.
Penn State product, Matt Millen. Complimenting Penn State product, Carl Nassib. Tannehill to the air. There's Smith, and Jonnu Smith upended at the 25-yard line. It was
Hated it. And he ended up playing it around 270, which is where Nassib is right now.
On 2nd and 9. Tannehill buried as he tried to go to the left. 3rd and 11. Bucs rush 4. Tannehill to the sideline. Ferkser with the grab. Came back to get it, and that's a first down.
That's well done. It's on Tannehill. Good job.
180.
There's Derrick Henry with a carry and a hole up the middle. Henry lost the football, and it's scooped up by Tampa Bay. Vernon Hargraves with the loose ball. It bounced right to it.
He just literally dropped the ball.
So from the 44, Tampa Bay going to work. And Winston going up top, looking for Evans again. Fingertip grab at the 15. Lots of first down at the 13 of the Titans. Barber to the 10. Second and 7 at the 10. Off play action. Winston will dump it short to Barber. Barber inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal.
That's a nice.
Now the Bucs hurry up to the line. Winston for Evans. Evans for the touchdown.
It's like stealing again. Watch this route on the top side. So walk up there, get your hands on him. Don't give him that. Yeah, he got beat right off the line of scrimmage.
And now going for two. Winston, and there's Godwin for two more. And that'll be a touchback for the Titans. And for more on my Hilton, Reggie Wayne, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, there's some guys there.
180. What's up?
On first down play action, Tannehill with time to the sideline, and Ferkser unable to pull it in.
Good. Two guys with the thirds on the back of their jerseys.
Carlton Davis, one of those. Carlton Davis III, a second-round pick in 2018. Tannehill under pressure, able to get away from Nassib, and he throws on the run and finds Tajay in Tennessee. And Chris Johnson honored at halftime.
Boy, he could go. He got an edge. It was gone.
3rd and 3. Bucs rush 4. Tannehill in trouble, and Tannehill is sacked with his 3rd sack of the year. Good punt by Kern, driving Logan back. Played on a hop at the 15-yard line. And TJ Logan out near the 20. Matt's going to do the entire second half of that accent, though. From the 20 on first down, here's Jones. And Jones, a little hesitation and a good run for Ronald Jones.
No.
Perriman in motion, second down. Nice little jump cut by Jones to get yardage for the first down.
Well done.
They've outgained the Titans 285 to 105. Not much there that time for Jones as he
and one bad throw.
Bruce Arians 4-1 in his career after the bye as head coach. Swing pass, Barber immediately buried. Winston with time finds Godwin for the first down. Down in his career, he has 29 total. The only time it didn't happen was 2 weeks ago.
He can still get better.
Winston in trouble, got rid of that one. Kenny Vaccaro was all over him. Winston to the air once more, and the grab on the sidelines. Third and 2, Winston looking to scramble and cannot get the first down.
Good defense.
Punt of the day for Tampa. Humphreys with a fair catch call and made near the 8-yard line.
Tough man.
Of Alcorn State.
180. What's up?
From the 8-yard line, Derrick Henry looking to atone for the fumble, and Henry with some running room, upended across the 25-yard line by Anthony.
There you go.
Fear leads to anger, Matt. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. That's the dirtiest conversation in the history of Fox. Let's go. Forgotten about that Star Wars conversation already. 2nd and 11.
What conversation?
180. What's up?
Tannehill batted down.
Great defense.
Terrific play by
Week 4, so I think it's paying off.
3rd and 11 at the 25. Tannehill with a little protection, and it's Davis with the interception.
That's going to be interference, Kev.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 50. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense, number 33. That penalty is accepted. The ball will be advanced to the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
17-yard penalty for pass interference and a first down.
What's up?
Play action, Tannehill under pressure again, in the air. That's intercepted by Carlton Davis. There's another flag down as Davis looks to return. This one likely coming back as well.
back there. Oh, nobody touched him. He swam, went, did a little swim move.
Defense, number 33. The ball will be advanced to the spot of the foul. Automatic first down. After review, the ruling on the field stands. Tampa Bay will be charged with their first timeout. This play was subject to booth review, so Tampa Bay will be charged a timeout for challenging a play that is booth review only.
Jonnu Smith, the motion man. Now Humphries in motion on first down. Tannehill wants the screen to Henry. Henry on the sideline. Nice play by Levante David.
Oh, even better than
two. After that 8-yard pickup on the screen. There's Henry into the middle of the pile, and David there again.
Defense, man.
So now 3rd and 2.
Oh, the middle of the field's wide open.
Pressure coming. Tannehill, and a fingertip grab right at the sticks by Adam Humphries.
Great Humphries making the catch.
Dion Lewis in the backfield now for the Titans. Play action. Lewis with the pickup on the pressure. Airing it for the end zone. And it's knocked away by Carlton Davis.
He's played
today only 1 catch for 1 yard. Tannehill, pressure up the middle, gets rid of it to A.J. Brown. And Brown, 5-0 for Bridgewater while Breeze was out. Now Breeze back, looking like Drew Brees again.
You know it was killing him staying out.
Oh. 3rd and 7, pressure coming again. Tannehill has to get rid of it.
Yeah. It was number 2. Affect the quarterback was number 1.
And the field goal up and good. Deep man. And T.J. Logan going to bring it out from 1 yard deep. Logan ran into his own blocker at the 20-yard line, and he's down.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing I know you want more than good conversation pieces.
Nothing pleases me more.
On first down, weaving forward Peyton Barber.
Holding, offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
That's Earl Watford called for the hold.
Play has suffered tremendously.
1st and 20 at the 11-yard line. Here's Evans with the catch, and Evans down at the 20. Why do you say that, Matt? Why have fun to... 2nd and 10 as Winston with time. And coming back for the football is Cameron Brate, but he can't.
Inside, he's going to get help from the safety.
3rd and 10, Ryan blitzing. He's picked up, Winston going to scramble. Jameis Winston with a stiff arm, and he lunges to the 30, a yard short of the first down. Opinion to punt it away. Humphries back deep for the Titans. And the fair catch at the 20-yard line.
During the kick, holding against the receiving team, number 21. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the kick. First down, timeout.
Malcolm Butler.
To Mike Evans. They do not want him to do any more damage.
Already 11 catches for 198 yards as Jonnu Smith into the open field, breaks a tackle, and Smith down to the 27-yard line. 18 yards passing today.
Stay Jersey! Stay Jersey! 180! Wait, touch!
Tannehill off the play fake. Looking deep for Davis down the sideline, and Hargrave's running step for step with him.
They're long fellows.
2nd and 10 at the 27. Tannehill over the middle, found an open man. That's Jonnu Smith again, and another first down. 47-yard line first down. Henry met in the backfield, breaks away, and Henry into the secondary. A flag down behind him as Henry down the sideline. Inside the 20 and pulled out of bounds by Carlton Davis. But
holding, offense, number 85. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
1st and 20 now. Tannehill over the middle to Humphries. And Humphries fights to the 45 and no further. 2nd and 12 of the 45. Tannehill, a dart caught And into Buccaneers territory at the Spurkser moves in motion.
Tight man coverage, middle of the field. They're going to fill. Oh, let's see what happens here. That middle of the field could be open. It is.
Pressure coming. Tannehill backpedaling to the sideline. The catch made by Tajay Sharp, and it looks like he's got the first down.
180. What's up?
From the 42 toss play to Henry. Tough job catching that. Henry turns on the speed, just upended by Andrew Adams.
Kind of Eddie George-ish.
180. What's up?
From the 27, Tannehill sets up the screen. It's tipped into the hands of Jonnu Smith, and Smith fortunate to get yardage to the 23-yard from the game. He will not take himself out now that he's back.
He needs to get in game shape yet.
180. What's up?
From the 23, second and 6, pressure comes again. Humphreys the strike, and Humphreys down at the 10-yard line.
Got to walk somebody up on that slot. There's nobody there. Safety's the first guy. Oh, JPP's dropping.
Tannehill looking that direction, and it's incomplete, looking for the tight end. Second and goal at the 10.
180. What's up?
Tannehill swings it to Dion Lewis, and a good open field tackle by Levante David. Third down, 4 for 10 on the day.
Going man.
66.
Third and goal at the 8. Tannehill to the end zone. It is caught. A.J. Brown, and the Titans take the lead.
Now, he's been playing a heck of a game all game long. Takes away the inside, and he let that little push at the end get him. Did you see that? Because the official sure didn't.
And now Parkey for the extra point. It's amazing how it doesn't take long.
Oh, no,
Just
no,
a
no,
glimpse.
Yep.
Go in the 4th, and the Buccaneers down 4.
Mike Evans all by himself.
Winston throws short instead to Jones, and Ronald Jones across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Hey,
Winston with pressure coming. It's picked up, and he throws short and incomplete intended.
showing more. They did. They backed out of it.
Winston, ball was hit as he tried to throw, tipped up in the air. They're going to call that a fumble. Who's got it?
Yeah, they threw the beanbag. Did his arm come through?
The third turnover for Tampa today. And Henry tripped up as he tried to cut back. 2nd and 9 at the 35 as Pruitt will shift into the backfield. Henry again stacked up in the backfield, and that's a big loss of yardage back to the 40-yard line. Titans are right on the edge of long field goal range. 3rd and 14. Tannehill with pressure coming, open and close to the first down, just short as Anthony. 46-yard try, and it's a fake.
Oh, awesome call.
The fake, and Kern is not going to get there. They're not going to advance it. This is down at the 27-yard line. Devin White, as I know you do.
Oh, it's beautiful.
From the 28, first down. Titans bring pressure again with Ryan, and the pass is incomplete. Over the left shoulder. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Winston under pressure again, in trouble, and he got rid of it with Jarrell Casey wrapped up.
Looked like he jumped.
Winston under heat again, but a lot of room to run. And Jameis Winston with a first down and more across the 45 and out near the 49.
They're going to just take what they give you. And it's like tight man coverage the whole way.
Winston
nice.
to the sideline. That's Godwin. Godwin and Evans to the top of the screen. Mike Evans has been quiet of late. Winston will set up the screen to Ogunbowale. Trying to reverse his field and fighting close to the first down. Kenny Vaccaro. 4-man pressure from the Titans. Winston looking deep for Perryman. And the hat was thrown. Perryman after 11 in the first 3. Winston looking and almost intercepted. Malcolm Butler. Evans at the bottom of the screen.
Evans right down here looking like he's just going to be a man. Oh, they have a safety over the top of him.
Winston going to try to run. And Winston pulled down by Rashawn Evans short of the first down.
Evan, personnel-wise, it's all speed on Tennessee's defense. They have 2 down linemen, that's it.
Barber with the carry, won't get there. Jarrell Casey.
They are exactly the same team.
We mentioned it, the Bucs only have 1 timeout remaining. Henry with the carry. You drop below that, the odds are not in your favor to make the postseason. We saw it last year.
Well.
3rd down and 8. Tannehill on to Keith. And Tannehill pulled down inbounds by Nassib, and now 1 fumble, 1 interception. The punt, smart, out of bounds. No chance for a return.
How about it?
Winston steps up over the middle, inbounds. Clock will continue to run.
So they're going to put a safety over the top of him.
Winston, looking deep over the middle. It's intercepted. Ball game. Tannehill takes a knee. He told us it's his team now, and his team is 2-0